Hey everybody, it's Mr. K. Welcome back to Virtual Academy Music. Today, our lesson is all about what is music? That's a really big question because I'm sure that everybody who's listening to this right now and who's watching this video listens to different kinds of music. Okay, there's all sorts of different types out there. There's types that I listen to, which is pretty much everything. There's rap music, there's K-pop, there's country music, there's bluegrass music, there's rock and roll music, there's hard rock and metal. And what is all this, though? That is a really good question to ask. A lot of times when we talk about music and what is music, you get the answer, well, music, this stuff here, is when we take and we add 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, or maybe we throw some rhythms on there, 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 and 2 and, or oh no, that's when we have to write all of these different little symbols onto our music, and then we have to get our instrument and play it and da 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 da. What? No. That's not what music is it? I don't think so. I mean, I could even go somewhere else and ask. Let's ask somebody who might know more than me. Alexa, please define music.
Music is usually defined as an art of sound and time that expresses ideas and emotions in significant forms through the elements of rhythm, melody, harmony, and color. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for music.
No thanks. She's got the whole world at her fingertips. Well, fingertips. And all she can give us is a bunch of words. When we listen to music, we don't think of words like that, do we? And we don't think of all of those little magical symbols that all the musicians put together so that they can play the music. We just think of, well, music is something I like to listen to. Music is something that I hear in the car. It's something I hear in Walmart when I'm walking around with my cart, and it's the horrible stuff that nobody wants to listen to. It's the stuff that when I'm in the elevator, they put in there to make everybody fall asleep and pretty much forget where they were supposed to get off of the elevator, right? Music is a bunch of different things. We go back to my digital assistant here. We can ask just to play some music, and there's so much there. We don't know what she's going to come up with. Alexa, play some music.
Here's a playlist you might like. The top 100 most played pop on Amazon Music.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling.
Alexa, stop. Thank you. Now, that's music. And some of you might like that. And some of you are listening to it and like, no, that's not something I like at all. I get it. And we should all understand that everybody has different likes when it comes to music because each of us sees and hears music differently. One common theme about music is that it makes us want to move. And I don't mean, just getting up and dancing around on the dance floor. It causes your body to do something. Sometimes it's your breathing. Sometimes it's just your finger tapping on the arm of your chair. Sometimes it's your toe tapping inside of your shoe. But music usually, not all the time, but usually causes your body or your mind to move in some way. Now, will it always happen? No. If there's some music that comes on that you don't like, you might not do anything. But somebody somewhere who likes that music will probably want to hear more of it and will actually move their body or some part of their body to get into the groove of that music. Now, you also might see, I don't know, memes on the internet or just pictures or quotes from people that say stuff like, music is emotion, or music plays where words cannot, or, music is the universal language. And they're all right. All of that is correct. Okay, music is something that transcends everything. We can take a song that was written 500 years ago, let's go 300 years ago. And we can take it from right here in the United States and go over to China or go over to Japan or go over to Russia, and they'll play it because they'll enjoy it just as much as we do. It's kind of this universal thing that applies to everybody. We might not all like the same kind of music, but it's generally agreed that everybody enjoys music in some way. So, now we've been talking about different types of music, and we're going to go into that a little bit further today because this is a big deal about this. When we talk about different types of music, there's actually a word that relates to what different types of music are called. And we already, oops, I hit that wrong. I wrote that wrong. We've already said that we know there are different types of music, and those different types are broken into different genres. Genre. Genre is how we pronounce this word. And that literally means different types. And I said a couple of them already, and there are so many different types of music. It would take me the rest of the day on this video to tell you all of the names of the different styles of music. And I probably still wouldn't even touch all of them because there are so many. Even if we take rock music, hang on a second. All right, sorry about that. I had to write some stuff down. Let's just take rock and roll or just rock music. Rock is the very top one here, and it can get broken down into all these different kinds. My light keeps getting in the way. Hard rock, soft rock, metal, hillbilly rock, rap rock, classic rock, rock and roll, J-rock, tech rock, and that's just the ones I could come up with in 30 seconds. That is a lot of different styles, and that's just rock music. Then we have country music, which is divided into so many, and we have rap music, which is divided, and we have hip-hop music, which is divided, and all of these have different genres underneath them. And there's so many, they're innumerable. And that's just like the ones we know. Even in classical music, that music gets broken down. We have Baroque, we have Romantic, we have Neoclassicism, and all these other ones. So if you say you like one specific type of music, you could also be saying that you like all the rest of the music that's underneath that. Isn't that kind of crazy? So let's get to today's assignment. Today's assignment, outside of your listening video, is I want you to come up with a definitive genre of music that you really like. Okay? If it's hard rock, if it's, hillbilly techno jazz, which is a real thing and it's pretty awesome. Whatever you think your specific type of music that you like, I want you to think about it really, really well. Take some time for this. Don't just watch my video and be like, I just like rock music, because that's not really an answer, because there's so many different types. I want you to think about this and listen to your music that you listen to all the time and try to come up with the style and genre of music that really speaks to you. Okay? You could really like listening to industrial punk bluegrass, which is also a thing. And that sounds like a bunch of different types thrown together, and guess what? It is. There's not one specific genre that can be only this. So think about it, and in the comments, please write down what you think your genre is that you really like. And then also add in the group or the person who sings or performs that kind of music, because I would like to hear what you like. And then we can sit and discuss it for next week. That's what next week's going to be, is discussing the types of music we like. And let me tell you, I enjoy finding out different kinds of music and finding out what my students like. So write your genre, write an artist from that genre, and I will see you on Monday. Have a good week.